guys, this is a footrest hanger, kind of, how does it go? It goes like that on the bike, so look, that's how it sits on the bike, a bit like that, and this is the gear change side, so this is the, excuse me, this is the left hand footrest hanger, gear change, and it's this bit here, so I can get it on the camera. See, somebody's polished that at one point, and then they put a little heel rubber on it, screwed two little holes. I don't know what I'm going to do about the holes, probably just going to leave them. But I want to clean all this paintwork up and then try and polish it back to that finish. It's been polished before, it shouldn't be too tough to do. So, how am I going to do it? Looking around, and I think a bit of WD-40, put the little thing on it, a little straw, I'm just going to put a little straw on it, there we go, and some wet and dry. I'm going to start off with, there we go, where are we, 180 watt with. Probably don't need as much as that, I'll just cut that in half. Because you end up throwing the whole lot away, don't you? I'm not going to bother cleaning it, I'll just clean it with this, because the 180 is quite coarse in it, so spray it with WD-40. I'm not going to do the whole caliper, I'm just going to do the whole thingy bracket and kind of clean it up. I'll show you my little garage in a minute. It's not a garage, it's like a cupboard. A man cupboard. You see that's coming up quite nicely already. And then spray it some more. Once I'll do after that is I'll go a grade up to 240. I'll get this bit away, these flat bits. I can. I'm not sure I have the right polish. I've got this stuff. That's all. But I'll try it. You know, I want to do this as cheaply as possible. I don't want to be spending any money in help out. I'm just going to use stuff that I've already got. So the 180 is doing something. I want to get those rings off with the 180. Obviously it must have some washers. The guy that did support me must have some washers on it. Oh, they're coming. A bit more WD-40. Not a race, is it? I just want to get it looking a bit smarter than it was. It's looking a bit ugly. My Bandit's a wee bit, I'll show you my Bandit in a minute. It's not perfect, it's what they call patina. Have I got an old cloth? That's a wee bit good, that one. There's an old one there. That's better, I'll just wipe it. Wipe this bench a wee bit as well. So as you can see, it's taken a lot of the those rings are still there. I might just keep. Are they actually? They look like they've been cut in. They've been cut in. They have. I don't know if I can get that down that far. I wonder if I've got a more powerful than 180. I don't know. I'll get a new 180 sheet. I'll try that side. I'll try the other side with a sheet of sandpaper. Just concentrate on those areas round and round. See if I can get these rings off. I think the rings have been cut into the alloy. So look, where did that cloth go? I don't want to use any clean cloths. And this one's going to be my polish applicating cloth. this one feeling? How's it doing? What do you reckon? Keep going. Get some new 180 grit. Put that to one side. Now the increments I've got here, it's 240, okay? But then it jumps all the way to 1200. I haven't got anything in between. So the wee trick that I got shown by Dell of Moonfleet 41, and that is to take like 180 grit and then, oops, I'm not focusing, there you go, 180 grit, 2 sheets of it, where are we, 2 sheets of 180 grit, and rub them together a little bit, and it makes it a bit finer, but not too much. I'll just move this out of the way and I'll show you. Pretty straightforward. Just make it a little bit finer. Yeah, that'll probably do it. So what have we got? We've got 240 next, then well, this is going to be in between. I think they're fading a little bit, those two circles are fading a wee bit. There they are, a little bit. Just keep at it, like, see, I'll show you, see, it's starting to go. See the little rings there, not the holes but the rings. Keep at it, I think. It's looking good already. I think it's going to wash up okay. We get a little bit of effort in there. I thought about new rear sets. These are called rear sets, aren't they? But have you seen the price of them? Absolutely insane. They're getting there. One more pass. I suppose I could get something a bit more aggressive. I might have some more aggressive. I don't really want to though. I love my man cave, I do. Or my man cupboard. Amazing what you can achieve in it, such a small space. Let's have a look at that now. Where's my cloth? There it is. I'm getting there, we're getting somewhere. They've all but gone, the rings. I wonder if they're cut in. Just run my finger along it. If you run your finger along it, on your nail, yeah, there's a little dent there. I suppose you could get that right down, couldn't you? I dare say you could. Keep going with the 180. I don't know how this is going to turn out because I've never polished anything before, so I was just looking on YouTube last night and they were just, I tried to look for a video that costs no money. Just use what you've got lying around, you know, just the sandpaper and WD-40 and whatever polish you seem to have. Let's have a look now. They're no bad at that, like. I'm going to step up to the next sandpaper. What I might do is I give this caliper a wee clean while I've got this cloth, this rearsets hanger. Might as well let's give it a wee wipe, so I'm not working with a dirty caliper. I could even polish that. I don't want it mirrored because it doesn't suit the theme of the bike. The bike's pretty, like I said, it's got age-related marks, shall we say. So I don't want it all polished up like. I just want it to look nice and clean and smart. That's it. I'll do it. What about this back end? Oh my goodness, can of worms. We can leave that back a bit. Just clean in, man. Housekeeping. Okay. Right, let's get 240. Cut it in half, and let's see how it turns out. 240. Get it refined right down. Somebody said all the sanding should be in one direction, so the scratches are all in one direction. Okay. I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? It might be easier to polish out. I'm not 100% sure about the mentality behind that, or it makes a difference. Obviously people think it must be a lot easier. Let's have a look at that. These little bits are appearing, little bits as I'm getting down. What do you reckon so far? Those two holes are annoying, aren't they? Oh well. They are what they are. Right, I've got the 240 done. I'm going to go up to the one that we made, remember? The finer one. Let's say this is a 500, okay? I don't know what it'll be, but it's more refined than the 240. Okay, give it a wipe, and that'll be alright for that. And then we'll go up to the 1200. 1200. Well, funny feeling I'm filming upside down. Because this screen, all the little wording is all upside down. It's just this way this camera is. It's so funny. The display screen, depending on its angle, the little display screen, the LCD, it flips the image. So this might be wrong way up for you guys. This might probably be the right way up. It is what it is. It's upside down, I do apologise. See what it looks like when the video comes out. Okay, this is the 1200 grit. Oh, I can feel how refined that is. I may linger with the 1200 grit. Oh, nice. Feels nice, like. I suppose if the sandpaper was a bit wetter, it would be even better. Wetter, even better. The wetter, the better. Yes. Oh, yes, look at that. I saw somebody use WD-40, not a great idea. I'll use WD-40. So it's far easier than getting some water. That's messy. It smells bad, doesn't it? So I'm lingering with the 1200 grit. I'm not rubbing very hard, I'm very gentle. And over. Oh, that needs some. You feel it bite there, like. Oh yeah, it's biting a little bit there. Give it a wee wipe in a minute. Oh yeah, baby. So I've been lingering with that stuff. Let's have a look at what it looks like. Get rid of all this WD-40. Does it look like scratches are starting to, they're still there. Oh. That's looking not bad, like. There's a few wee pitted bits. Around here. I suppose you'd have to get it back down. It feels lovely and smooth with that 1200 grit. Time for the 2000. Really, really fine. See if it'll focus. Really fine stuff. It's early here. Well, it's not that early, it's 9 o'clock. But I'm on holiday for 2 weeks, so I'm going to make the most of it. Do stuff. More WD-40, loads of it. And then 2000 grit. Oh yeah, that's smooth. It's as smooth as a smooth thing. Oh, lovely. It's so therapeutic, this. It's really relaxing. I'd like to put the radio on, but copyright and all that. I could put it on low, I suppose. Maybe not hear it in the video. I might just do that. I've got a little radio in here. If I put it on low, YouTube won't hear it. But I'll hear it, and that's what I want to hear it. I like the radio on in my man shed, my man cupboard. Turn it round. Nice and gentle. Going the same way. I don't know if it makes a difference going the same way. I've gone the same way with this rear set. I could maybe just go in circles with the other one, see what the difference is. See if it does actually spoil it. To be fair, I did go in the circles to begin with, so you get all that old paint off. We'll see. Feels lovely. Go a bit faster. I can feel it biting up there, so I haven't been giving it much attention up the top there. up in this corner where it goes to a kind of point. Let's wipe that off. Oh, yeah. I think I'll keep going with that stuff, the 2000 grit. Get some new stuff. This is a new sheet of 2000 grit. Still taking stuff off, see how it's black? Or is that coming off the sandpaper, do you reckon? Quite amazing. I've turned the 2000 grit over. Feels lovely, feels really nice. Smooth. Really silky like. Nice and quick. The temptation is to go in circles. You feel like you're getting a better kind of polish when you go in circles, because that's how you polish, isn't it? What's interesting about these rear sets is this is kind of raised, this heel plate, so you're not really touching anywhere else on the rear set. You get quite a nice definition, you know. Nice. Get some concentration up here. I can feel it biting a wee bit there, so it's not getting the. Let's have a look at that. Look at it. Oh, nice, man. I could either paint that, get some. I got some of this stuff. It's it's just cheapo nail polish remover, acetone. Clean it up and just respray it. I bought some. Where is it? Got some plastic coat. Spray paint, gloss, so I could do that, but I'm not going to, I want to try polishing it. How's it looking? What do you reckon? A bit better? Try polishing. Get the acetone out of the way, clear the decks a little bit, get the sandpaper out of the way. Well, that's pretty much just spare stuff now. The little twitchy wee jobs and that stuff's still okay. Put that to one side. And then clean up this a little bit. I might put this down. The dirty old cloth. Put that aside. Pop that there. Shall I give that a wipe? Shall I give that caliper a wee wipe? Get it nice and clean. There we go. I can always clean it when it's on the bike, no problem. Right, let's have a look. We're right there. Yeah, baby. I need to wipe my hands. Okay. So like I said, I've got the Autosol. A bit of Autosol. Put a wee bit on there. A bit of Autosol on it, and let's just do it. Let's have a look. I want to do this in these circles. See, it's getting black. Yeah, it must be a polish. Quite a good one, because look at that, it's getting black already. Oh, they're wrong. Wee circles, I reckon. Like bulling your shoes, innit, for the army. That's what they used to do in the army, wasn't it? Bull their shoes, bull their caps, their toe caps. You don't need to use an awful lot of Autosol, maybe a bit too much on. I'm going to change position on this actually. I'm going to rub it all in, just loosely. And I'm going to change position on the cloth and rub away a bit more. It is time consuming. I mean, a power tool would be great. Even a wee drill, I've got a drill here. I could get a buffing pad away. That'd be quite good actually. But I haven't got a buffing pad and I don't want to spend any money on it. I did think about going and popping out to local hardware store and buying a polishing pad and some proper polish, but like, nah, I want to try out what I've got like. Right, let's wipe that off. Give it a wee buff up. See what it looks like. I think it needs more work, doesn't it? Yeah, baby. More work. I wonder if water source for aluminium. It says metal. Aluminium's a metal. Just keep going. Because there's still quite a lot of dirt coming off this. You know, black. Look at that. It's doing something like. Maybe if I rub a bit harder. Somebody said that. You put some effort in it. Because I mean, you think about a drill, I mean that's spinning, isn't it? Let me change position. Wipe it off. How are we getting on? I can see something happening. It's starting to get a bit of a sheen on it. Yeah, let's keep going. It's quite encouraging that. Put a little bit on my cloth. Not much. Wee dot in it. Let's do it, man. Keep it up in the corner. Because I noticed it was better if I was putting a bit of effort into it. Now, this is the first time I've ever done this. I only watched 2 or 3 videos last night, and I thought, well, I don't want to do it with power tools. Some of the guys were professionals and did a fantastic job, and some guys just did it at home, and they still did a good job. So I thought I'll have a go at home. You can still look at that dirt coming off that, man. Wipe it clean. Have I got a polishing cloth? Still nowhere down there ready, but I'll try a wee polishing cloth. Got a nice clean polishing cloth here. Let's try and give it a buff up. See what it looks like. Well, I'm not going to finish here, I want to keep going until it gets nice and shiny. What do you reckon? Get somewhere, eh? Right, keep going.
Darling?
Yeah?
I was going to say, Teresa's just going off in a minute.
Okay.
Would you do me a favour, would you? Would you just be able to... There might be a minute, Mum. Would you be able to just do the dishwasher for me? Because I was yakking in there and I didn't realise the time. So I've got Kathleen to do, and then I'll go straight over to Alison. And then I'll bring the iron in home and just get that done, so I haven't got too much to do.
Alright, sweetheart.
Right, Dubs. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, darling.
Yeah, I've just got a voicemail. I've had to wait because I've got to go to Dunhill Mill house. So,
That's Maria, my wife, talking to the mother-in-law. For her mother-in-law, she's okay. She doesn't know I exist, but she's okay. She's not very well at the moment. Got a bit of dementia, starting of dementia, and she's had Parkinson's for years. It's nasty, isn't it? Horrible thought. Anyway, I'll keep polishing. Add another wee bit. Just a little bit. That's it. Let's do it, man. I'm going to rub really hard. See what happens. Like I'm pressing really quite hard on this, in tight circles with the autosol. This is a metal polish, so should polish metal, eh? Ali's a metal. The dirt coming off that still, unreal. What's causing that then? It's been grinding out, look at that. I can't get over that. Wipe it off. Let's see how it polishes up. The polishing cloth. Kind of want it a wee bit shiny, not too much more. Just look right on the bike. A bit more, I reckon. Yeah, definitely. You want it to be like a mirror. You want to see your face in it. I can just about see my face in it. Look, you see that? I hope this video is not upside down. Anyway, keep going. Oh, excuse me. It's quite cold out here this morning. Scotland. Right, keep going, man. Wee bit, tight circles, press hard. Ooh. This is my exercise for the day. For my arms, anyway. Excuse me, sniffles. Yeah, there's a lot of black coming off that. I'm going to move position to a clean bit of cloth, so I'm not scratching it away. I want it to be polished. More rock salt, man. Wipe that between applications. What's that? Sandpaper. A bit more polish. Look, I'm pressing quite hard on this. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Still a lot of black coming off it. Look at that cloth, I can't get over that. Must be doing something. Keep going. Get a nice clean bit of cloth. One of that clean bits on this cloth. But I must say it's far better than what it was when I started. Let's wipe that off. And let's see if we can buff it up a little bit with a polishing cloth, a clean cloth. I should maybe just wipe it off and then make sure there's nothing on this cloth. Then give it a buff up instead of trying to buff it with a dirty cloth. Let's have a look. Let's see how that looks, baby. I want it kind of want to go the mirror finish way just to see if I can do it. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look at that. See if you can see my reflection in it, but it's just about the same, isn't it? I think you just have to keep going. Just, unless that's not the right polish, unless hot salt is just, you know, general, I don't know. You can advise me if you know. Try a bit more. Let's try going that way. Across the way as well. Ah, yeah, baby. More polish. Maybe I should read the instructions, what do you reckon? Or is it just patience and time, I think, yeah? Patience and time. It's black again, man. I suppose Brasso does that as well, doesn't it? It looks clean, the Brasso, but you put some on it, it goes black, because it goes a greeny kind of colour. So, yeah, maybe it's got something to do with the... Maybe it's the polish turning black and not the dirt off the metal. It might be the dirt off the metal, it's just taking a wee very fine layer of dirt off the metal. Just skimming a layer each time. I'm not 100% sure. Let's try and buff it up. Do you reckon it looks better? Okay, it looks a bit better. Let's buff it up. Really kind of press hard and give it a good shining up. Yeah, baby. That looks much better, doesn't it? This is starting to get dirty. My buffing cloth is starting to get dirty as well. Let's have a look. Is there any marks on that? No, it's nice and soft and clean. Starting to get there, mind. Oh, what's happened there? Let's got a little bit out of the hole. It's a shame about those holes. I do have some of that kind of, or I did have, or I could get some of that. You know, they press together weld. What do you reckon? Can you see my face a bit better? Getting there though, isn't it? I'd kind of want to stop there because that's in keeping with the bike. But I want to keep going. I want to just see, like, try a bit more. I mean, I'm thinking about doing my levers as well, my brake levers, just to get them nice and clean and shiny and smart. Yeah, there's definitely that polish has definitely got some abrasive in it, hasn't it? No water salt. I've been using this since 1989 when I first got a bike, and I've been using this on the exhaust ever since. I used to use it on I think it was an RD125 I had, Yamaha RD125, and I would just concentrate on that wee point there. Yeah?
You're in the house. I didn't know what to do. I thought, oh, where's he going?
No, you're fine now.
So I'm off now.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
I didn't want to do anything wrong with the door. I may be back. If they say that I can do my induction tomorrow and the next day, I shall do it and then start at a later date.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the opportunity to be happy.
Absolutely, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
But if not, if you don't see me, well, what I'll do, whose number have I got mobile? Is that Maria's?
Maria's, well, it might be mine, doesn't matter, just whatever.
I'll text it and say I'm starting the induction, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Alright?
Alright, Teresa.
And if not, I'll say I've got to start another time, so
Yeah.
I didn't get it right.
Yeah. Alright.
But I managed to apply for another one.
Oh, good. Aye.
Got on there.
Oh, well done, aye.
Yeah,
I hope it goes well today. I'm sure it will.
I hope so.
Sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know you're nervous and stuff, so.
If they say start, like, do the induction tomorrow, I'll be so happy.
Yeah.
But I will still keep the options open. I shall pop back if that's alright. I'll
Yeah.
change and everything. I'm going to make it correct. And then I'll see if you're in there.
Aye, go for it, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, no worries.
Superb. So hopefully
Yeah.
something good will happen. Alright,
I'm sure it will. Have a good day.
thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
That's a friend of my wife's and mine as well. Going for a job interview today, so hope she does okay. Let's get that wiped off. Try again. Okay. And it's getting there, like it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. A wee bit more of the autosol. You see what I'm doing here, can't you? Just go up the grades with the. This is what I saw last night. Just go up the grades with the sandpaper. Go from a kind of low grade, like a 180, 240, or maybe even start with a 240. 180 might be a bit too coarse. Start with a 240 and then double it and double it and double it and double it. Up to 1200. I went up to 2000 because I had it. You know, why not? Let's black that bit. I'll go to another new bit. Put some more hot salt on. No, a tube of hot salt lasts for ages anyway. You don't need very much of it. It seems to be quite strong. When you see it, how black it puts your cloth like that. You think it'd be immaculate the more clean it's had. Take this off and buff it up, man. Let's have a look. Let's get it buffed up nice and give it a good press. There's all getting stuck in those holes, so it's coming out when I'm buffing it. Give that a good polish up and then I see what it looks like. Still a few wee scratches in it, I might have to keep going. I know this is same old, but you've got a fast forward button, haven't you? And so have I. So let's just do that. Ooh, yeah, baby, come on. Oh, this is a workout, like. Note to self, get buffing wheel. Let's have a look at it now. Am I seeing myself any better? A wee bit better. I've got a double chin there coming. It's like controlling the old cheese, man. What do you reckon, any better? Oh, hi, it's a lot better, isn't it? Still a few wee blemishes. It's just old metal, isn't it? She's an old girl now. 1998, that Bandit. That's better. I want to keep going. I'm going to do a couple of 2 or 3 more passes on that and just see where we come out. I'm quite impressed with this whole thing. To be honest, I wouldn't have been able to work it out in my mind without watching the videos I did watch. I went the whole spectrum. I only did 3 or 4 videos, but I looked at the novices and I looked at the professionals. I looked at the enthusiasts, and then I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. But I really didn't want to spend any money. I just wanted to use what I had. I had hot salt in already, and I had the sandpaper, and I've got some cloths and a WD-40, and I've got the time. So I thought, well, I mean, hot salt, how much is that? I don't know how much I paid for that. Is it less than £5? It won't only be about $3.99. You know, so WD-40, a couple of quid a can. Sandpaper is nothing, 50p a sheet or something. So what's that? A few sheets of sandpaper, say £2 or £3. Hot salt, £3 or £4, £7. Bit of WD-40, less than a tenner. You can do your own polishing. Less than $20, isn't it? Really? That's a bit black, that. I don't want to be scratching it up. Take that off now. Put some more polish on. To be honest, sometimes you know enough to be dangerous, don't you? Like, what I mean is, you think, because you do a good job, you think you're an expert. But even though it's only the first time you've done it, I'm sure there's loads and loads of different ways and better ways. But I'm having a nice time. I'm going to get a cup of tea in a minute. Let's wipe that off and buff it up. Get a nice, just wipe the polish off and buff it up. Kind of rub it really hard, like, get it nice and buffed up. Come on, baby. Shine, baby, shine. Yeah, come on. Yeah, baby. It's unfortunate that, I tell you what. I'm pretending I'm a buffing wheel. Come on, baby. Change pause. Change the position. Get a clean bit. Yeah, come on. You gotta have sound effects, haven't you? What do you reckon? Oh, still not seeing myself very well, but it's better. It's a wee bit like a dull mirror. Can I see my molars? Not yet. What does that say? Keep going, man. Please feel free to fast forward. Oh, this cloth is black than it is blue. I did hear that you're better to use a light colour cloth, so you know you are. White would have probably been better, but I didn't have any white ones. Remember, I'm just trying to use what I've got. I don't want to go out to the hardware store and spend money. I may get a polishing wheel if I feel I want to get it to a mirror. They would just look odd on my bike, you know. I'll show you the bike in a minute. Change position. Must be cutting away, like that polish must cut away because it's coming up black every time. There must still be something there. I don't quite know why it does that. Is it a chemical reaction? Maybe somebody knows and they'll be able to tell me. Look at that. Looks like a wee guy, doesn't it? Let's cut. Let's cut. Let's cut the metal to a mirror, man. Let's wipe that off. Those friends of mine, they've just come up from down south. I can't remember where she said she came from. Down England somewhere, and they're just trying to get a house up here, get jobs and stuff. He's already got a job there. My husband, my friend Julian, he's got a job already. She's coming up, she's got a couple of interviews. Sorry, she's got an interview today, and then she's applied for another couple of jobs, so she's hoping to get the induction today. You know, that would be good if she could do that. It just means they can get up and they're looking at a house, but you know what the houses are like. I mean, they need 2 months rent in advance, so it's a lot like. Right. Does look better, mind. I think you can go forever with these things. I wonder if you would have to seal these. What do you reckon, don't I? Don't see my face any better. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Back in a minute. Well, that's me. Got me a cup of tea. It's a wee bit, it's how I like it. I don't like it too strong because I've got a bit of high blood pressure and I feel the tar in it and stuff and whatever. Anyway, that's how I like my cup of tea. But I've been a good boy. You'll have to take my word for it. I didn't have any biscuits. Try to lose a couple of pounds this week. Try and do that for a couple of months just to get my weight down a bit. Nice cup of tea. And I've got another SD card because I'm probably going to need it. Stick that in my pocket for now. I'll put it up there. I'll pop it up there. Right, let's carry on. Where were we? Polishing, man. Let's have a look. We're getting somewhere, aren't we? What do you reckon? Keep going, he says. I maybe think this polish out there would do a far better job, but I think this is too mild, this polish. But that's what I've got. I dare say if you want a quick mirror finish, you could get better stuff. I did see there was some brown stuff and some white stuff on YouTube. You know, I saw people using that kind of those two different colours. So I dare say the brown is more aggressive and the white's refined. So this stuff's white, so I'm assuming it's kind of refining polish in it. So I needed to have used the brown stuff first, just to cut through all the work I've had to do. You know, would I cut through it a lot quicker and then got to where I want to be quicker? But it doesn't matter, does it? Does it really matter? Just find a clean bit of this cloth. It's getting really dirty. I don't know if I've got another cloth. I don't want to scratch my work. Here we go, and try buffing it up. Nice clean bit. I reckon I need to work the arsehole a bit harder, a bit longer and harder. It is getting there though. Oh, don't spill my tea. Don't shake too hard, man. You don't want to spill your tea. Have a big wee drink of tea. I like my tea hot. That's nice. Simple things, eh? I want to rub really hard. See if that makes any difference. Yeah, baby. I wonder what I could do about those holes. Do you know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about getting a little stencil and painting around it. You know what I mean? Like a sticker, and then paint around the sticker, and then pull the sticker off, and maybe a Suzuki badge or something. I don't know, not sure. But then again, anything you do, your heel is just going to destroy it, so probably a waste of time. Wow, get some more polish on there. I'm actually using less and less. It's the first time I've done it. I don't know what I'm doing really. I wish I could turn the radio off, but I can't, man. Just can't. Because of the copyright laws, isn't it? I suppose it's fair enough. People have got to make their money. Get a clean bit, wipe the polish off. Try buffing up a little bit while I just keep polishing it. I'll just keep going a little bit. Round and round we go, man. That's it. It's nice, isn't it? Very therapeutic. Very calming. I must get very stressful because I need to seem to need to be calmed a lot. Doing things like this. I suppose it's quite a stressful world, isn't it, at the moment? A lot of negativity just now. Shame, innit? Let's wipe the polish off. Polish off, and then give it a wee buff up, see how we feel, see how we look, and I'll see how I feel about going any further with that. I just kind of want to see if I can get it to a mirror, because it's going to tarnish up pretty quickly anyway. With the heel of my boots, like, it'd just be really interesting. It'd be quite a buzz getting it to a polished off mirror surface finish, you know. Really smart, like. It wouldn't really go with my bike, but okay. See how that looks. Just give it a good hard polish without spilling my tea. Let's have a look. See if I can see myself any better. Where am I? Possibly. Oh yeah, you can see me a bit better. It's getting there, isn't it? Oh, where am I? I'm just going to pause this bike. I just want to see the difference, the kind of before and after. I'm just going to cut this video just now, and I'm going to go to the bike and I'll like compare the two, the one that's on the bike and this one. Right. Oh guys, that's the one, that's how it looked when we started. Okay. And oh, this is how it looks now. It's quite hard to, maybe I can just balance that on the exhaust. So look, that's how it looks now. And that's how it looked before. That's how it looks now. It still needs to go a bit further, but like you probably because that's the kind of look of the whole bike. It's kind of got a worn look. So if I was to get that to a mirror, it would look funny. Like, need to wash this thing. I'll just show you quickly around it. So these bits coming off the fork and stuff. It's a lovely sunny day. Wow, that's sunny. Like, go to this side. Must remember to clean this bit up before I put it all back together. So the rear set come off. And I've worked out how to adjust the chain, but I'll come to that. I'll make a separate video on that one. But like I'm saying, there's marks here and there. You can see that's the hanger there, the rear. The passenger foot peg hanger. It's, you know, it's just the age-related wear and tear. So I'm not gonna go crazy polishing things like. So to me, that's, I might go a tiny wee bit further, but I'm really happy with that.